Bears and the New Orleans Saints. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2 yards, good enough for first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. That's complete to McCaffrey. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 33 yards that time.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. It'll be intercepted. Well, it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Ryan Izzo, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Mahomes going to throw. Quick pass to Cup. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Davis on the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Mahomes. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller.
Mahomes pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They fake the give. Now Mahomes gets it off to Freeman. This is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 37. We're scoreless after 1. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now a handoff. It's Freeman. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Freeman again, a 1st down carry. And they'll get this down to the 10. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kiki QT. His second touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Saints nothing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. Tua. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there.
Christian McCaffrey.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And now Edelman. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you know, certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
It's still out out there.
It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Jimmy Smith, the one who brought him down. It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0
That's how I
ball
did
game.
weather right there, though. I like that shit.
73.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty, and they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Damn, I ain't played all in the second quarter.
After the turnover, it's Tua. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Right.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
You got to read this one.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. He goes full extension, and he's got it.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Look good, though. 2nd down and 8.
I knew this nigga man wasn't gonna pass. Can't even shoot.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. Turns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last run. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. On the draw, this will be Freeman. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. The 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. David Njoku in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Takes it at the 7. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves,
this is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
how did they get that done?
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Davis content just to bring this out to the 25-yard line.
And how you get it? Did you get a $300 credit? So you can't So when you're able to get the money,
to get this drive underway.
make money
They have
off
the
of
lead.
it.
Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first
That's
half,
something good to fight with, though.
and they've had ability to see what you've done.
No,
They're
you
going to
just learn
make
how
their
to
adjustments. So guess what?
just learn.
You
Like
adjust
right now,
yourself
how
to
we
try
ain't
and stay
started
ahead
that
of the
good.
pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt, show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
I guess making shit that too good is my bad.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This is the tight end, Njoku. Give him 9 there, the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. They'll find Miller. That's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you're throwing so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. It's a gain of 7. First down, San Francisco.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They run. Devontae Freeman. Tackle there by Clay Matthews.
The tackle.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Devontae Freeman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Niners 21, Saints 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Tua. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Tua now on first down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Give him 28 yards on that one. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. On first down, Tagovailoa. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. So another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
49ers.
You seen what's coming? Jungle Book. The real one.
The Mobley shit was like
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
No, you ain't like Mobley?
Me?
Yeah. Mobley was hard. That was what you said. She ain't like it because it was too red. That shit was hard, though. I kinda like this. It's too red.
Devontae Freeman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
I know.
The kickoff team on the field now is able to send this one away.
I ain't see that.
That one good.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
I like it though. I like this realistic shit.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that unbeaten record very much in jeopardy. It's been a great first few months of the season so far, but they have run into a buzzsaw here, trailing big in the 4th quarter. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time, but it'll be 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he finds Cole. And he'll be taken down, but not before they get across midfield. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
The 37-yard line.
This is McCaffrey. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And his pass is intercepted. Picked up by rookie Isaiah Simmons. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. You just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much. Because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset.
Oh, no, that
You'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Yeah, he was on time, and he was a major player.
Freeman again. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. And the 49ers first down.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that
Get out of there. You steady naming more shit.
Whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment,
branch out.
whether it was just more focus on what they plan to do
Shit,
going in, whether
you
they
can find
just
2 you
played
like,
better,
it definitely got
whatever it was, it all came together in the
200
second
more
half.
out there in the world you
No
like.
points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the 49ers, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. They'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, it's their first title of the season as they'll dip to 8-1 on the year. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Atlanta Falcons come to town. I'm Brandon Gaunt. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL.
I said I ain't watching live, nigga. It's a difference.
I watch it live either.
Yeah, because they're straight to Netflix shows and shit.
Exactly.
Anyway, nigga, to vote it.
I told you, always, every time I look at you, you gotta twist that bitch down. Might as well not even use the pack no more, just start twisting it. That shit is stupid as fuck. What's that there? Ice cream cake?